My last question is actually about property tax overassessment. You just talked about making Detroiters whole. There's been this idea from the current law department that we can't pay that money back to Detroiters. There are people arguing that you can't pay reparations to Detroiters. Um, what do you think about solutions to actually doing that? We know that you stand on business when it comes to wanting to do that. How do you see any mechanisms by which you can actually make Detroiters whole?
Absolutely. First and foremost, Detroit is, I guess they just keep feeding us bologna. Bologna is a bunch of mixed meat. You're getting a bunch of mixed bologna people. The first thing we would do as mayor of the city of Detroit is I call for forensic audit slash for financial audit. We have hundreds of millions of dollars missing out of Detroit city budgets. Nobody has called for an audit. Well, two other candidates now. However, I'm the first. And so we're going to cut the fat out of Detroit City budgets and bring them to a zero balance. That means that department operates based on need, feasibility assessment, and so now the taxpayer gets the most for their money. Also, this is why I speak about bringing revenue to the city treasury. We have a host of great plans that will actually bring money into the city treasury. So when we bring money into the city treasury, now we're in a situation where we can actually address the overtax assessment. And people, let me say, they just admitted to 600 million. When an audit is really done, we're going to find out. I'm almost certain it's going to be about 1 billion to 1.5 billion overtax assessment that has happened to Detroit residents. Also, we have so many other plans to bring in revenue into our city budget. And maybe if I get another opportunity, I can outline it. But the biggest part is that we're going to bring a new industry into Detroit for Detroit residents to be able to own, create 10,000 jobs, and actually begin to put those billions of dollars, some of which can go to the regular people, but some of that is going to be diverted into opportunity for Detroit residents. So once you start bringing in revenue, now you can lower taxes on homes. Now you can come up with programs like universal health care, universal basic income, where we're pulling people out of poverty, especially homes where there's children. And so you can do all those things if you have a candidate or a mayor that's focused on bringing in revenue. I'm not a career politician. I'm not a career government worker. So every time we have a problem, I don't look to tax something or someone. And that's what we need to get away from. We need to be more innovative, 21st century progressive thinkers, common sense.